things in place after we get through Newswatch. So that's one. Number two, a bit brisk outside if you're happening to have to venture out. Okay, I would recommend a jacket, as it is, as I said, a little chilly, and you'll need to do that. It's not terrible. We've got a lot of things to go over with respect to updates with this coronavirus situation, and therefore people have to know what's going on for those that work in Pittsburgh in the different areas. This is going to become important as just a few more buttons, folks. I know in the morning it's a little frustrating when I have to do this, or midday, but based on everything going on, it's the only way out. Now, with all that being said, the train is on the tracks and Newswatch is straight ahead for you.
Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
And you have legal issues. Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square. The Easter Bunny loves Bill's Bake Shop. Bill Cass, the owner, and his staff are baking all your Easter favorites like Easter bread, rice pie, ricotta pie, sausage and ham pies, nut rolls, apricot and poppy seed rolls, decorated Easter cakes, Italian pastries, and so much more. Bill also has a wide variety of baked goods 6 days a week, Tuesday through Sunday. Call Bill's Bake Shop and order for Easter. They're located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoning Town section of Newcastle. Call 724-654-4223. That's 654-4223.
Okay, folks, let's buckle up, because here we go with the top stories today in Newcastle, PA, and I'm looking for my coffee mug. Last night I received a call from Holy Spirit Parish. as of Monday the 16th, masses will be aired on NCTV45. The churches will be closed. There will be no attendance at Mass. Let me explain. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they celebrate Mass every day. Those Masses have been closed by the Bishop of Pittsburgh. Saturday Mass and Sunday Mass have been closed by the Bishop of Pittsburgh. We will air Mass on NCTV45 daily, and okay, we will bring you the other programming you've come to expect. That's one. Number two, last night it was reported by Pittsburgh media that the city of Pittsburgh bans all gatherings of 50 or more people. Okay. I'm just reporting it, guys. I'm not making it up. So that in place. Also, coming out from the Wolf administration. The Wolf administration orders restaurants, bars to close dine-in services in mitigating counties, including Allegheny, to stop the spread of COVID-19. The counties that were issued to have these closed for 14 days: Allegheny, Bucks, Chester, Delaware, and Montgomery counties, for 14 days, have been asked to close, ordered to close, to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. And I take that deep sigh because small businesses, and a lot of them are, that's a heck of a thing to ask employees and also, to ask the owners. UPMC ready to test coronavirus collection sites. UPMC has developed a test for the novel corona SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, and will use this test to diagnose selected symptomatic cases. The health system plans to rapidly increase capacity at its central laboratory, and if there is a need, it could test hundreds of patients per week in the near future, filling a critical gap before other commercial tests come online. Additionally, On Tuesday, they will begin directing patients with symptoms consistent with COVID-19 to a specimen collection site in Pittsburgh, South Side. The site is not open to the general public. Patients must have a physician's referral approved by UPMC's infection prevention team and an appointment to have their specimen collected and tested either by UPMC or public health authorities. That let's just continue. The Department of Health provides an update on COVID-19. 16 new positive bring statewide to 63. There have been 446 patients to date who have been tested and are in the process of being tested. There are 205 who have tested negative, 63 confirmed, and 183 patient samples are either at the lab for testing or on their way to the lab. We would anticipate that there will be more Pennsylvanians with COVID-19 in the coming days and weeks. It is important for residents to know in the Commonwealth and be prepared themselves, said Dr. Levine. Right now, you have a higher chance of testing positive for COVID-19 if you've traveled to a country or state with known community outbreaks or have contacted someone with the virus. We are working with healthcare communities across Pennsylvania to keep them informed and consult on patient testing and ensuring that they have the resources they need for patient care. Okay, mitigating efforts in Montgomery, Delaware, Bucks, and Chester counties. All schools, Pennsylvania K-12, are closed with additional guidance coming forth. Issued guidance from non-essential businesses. Strongly encourages the suspension of large gatherings, and Pittsburgh's reduced theirs to 50. Encourage religious leaders to exercise discretion in order to mitigate the spread of the illness. Initiate no visitor policies at all state correctional facilities and nursing homes to ensure the safety of inmates, residents, staff, and visitors. Restrict visitors to state centers effective today to ensure health and safety for individuals with intellectual disabilities, and restrict visitors in assisting living and personal care homes to minimize the exposure to our seniors and individuals with disabilities. That already up and on the table, some of it coming to you fresh. There's a lot to kind of decipher here. The update, again, wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. If you're coughing, cover coughs and sneezes with your elbow, not your hands. Clean surfaces frequently. Stay home to avoid the spread of COVID-19, especially if you are unwell. update on the links, state labs, and graphics. And they didn't give it. So I will keep you informed on those upcoming things or news items that come out. This in from State Representative Aaron Bernstein. Now, the Newcastle Area School District has put together, let me kind of, Angela, please give me a glass of water in here. The Newcastle Area School District has put together a list of where you can go for those kids that receive free lunch. Okay. And I'm going to give you that list right now. I will post it on the comments that are airing on our page. And so good morning, Todd. Let's check this out. Won't go, so I will get it to the page shortly for you. During the duration of closure, effective Tuesday the 17th, we will be serving breakfast, lunch, grab-and-go meals in one package locations. The Newcastle Junior Senior High School main entrance, 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Henry W. Lockley Early Learning Center, 11:30 a.m. to 12. Scioto Street Housing Projects. It'll be a school district mobile van, 10:45 to 11:15. Harbor Heights, Newcastle Area School District mobile van, 11:30 to 12. Westview Apartment Complex, the mobile van, 12:15 to 12:45. Church of Genesis, ramp with the awning, 11:30 to 12. High Toes Restaurant at the banquet entrance, 10:30 to 11. That gives you an idea when those will be. I will post this on the NCTV45 Facebook page. They go on to say the buildings will be closed for the protection of all. If you have questions concerning, please call your child's school, and someone will be there from 9 to 1 to answer questions. The custodians will be deep cleaning during the shutdown, and that from the Newcastle Area School District and Debbie de Blasio. So that gives you an update on that information, and I apologize if this music has been playing while we've been doing that. Didn't even see it out there. Currently in Newcastle, 27 degrees, and there is no wind chill, so cloudy skies. We're going to continue to give you these updates and get you kind of squared away. What we're going to do now is we're going to take that break and go to sports. Question from a viewer. Not to change the subject, but I've seen all the restaurants and bars closed now. I work at Charlie's Philly Steaks at the mall at a premium in Grove City. Do you think they'll close malls or some of the stores? There's a lot of things that are on the table. I would not. It's a very slippery slope, and the reason it is, there's been a few facts out there, and the facts are that this virus dies when the heat and humidity are up. The southern hemisphere has very few places where this virus is active. However, the United States, Europe, and it swung down to India and up into China. As I looked at a graphic, that's where the virus seems to be located, with a lot of devastating things happening in Italy. That being said, okay, they will continue to monitor the situation, and they may close, they may restrict hours. For a lot of you that are younger, we've been down this path before, but a lot of folks don't remember. And it wasn't with a virus. It was with the winter back in 77. The 76-77 school year saw Thanksgiving come, and we received snow, but the snow piled up. We were getting an inch, 2, 3 inches here, 2 inches here, an inch here. By Christmas, we had 10 to 12 inches on the ground, depending on where you were. That continued on till New Year's. And typically at that time, after New Year's, we would get a little warm up. And then, long about the 18th, 19th of January, in 1977, we received the snow, and it was on a Thursday. And when we received that snow, okay, it was one of those ones that caused a snow day. And as I bring this up, and yeah, it was the 20th. We had no school that day, went back on the 21st, and then we're off the week of the 24th, the 31st of January through the 5th of February, which was a Saturday, the 7th through the 12th, and then we went back to school on February 15th and had half days until the beginning of March. So I feel as though we've been down this path before, folks, with having to make the sacrifices and the smart things. At that time, there was an energy shortage. And natural gas, they asked public buildings to turn down their heat, and various other things. We'll get through this. We need to be smart. We need to be able to do what they said about washing your hands, using alcohol, hydrogen peroxide in a spray bottle to spray. And I'll reread those after we take this break. But all those things will help this end faster. The only state that right now is symptom-free is West Virginia. So, for what it's worth. Now, we have a lot more to get to, and for the Cedar Sports Corner, I've chose highlights of games. Today's highlight reel, which is really quick, is the Shannick versus Shenango. And so we're going to look at that. I'm going to speed it along. And then we're going to do these updates. I personally need the break to be able to get a drink. And it's hard to keep talking like that. So hang in there. We're going to go to sports, see the update reel. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Home, residential, commercial, water coolers. You can contact us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. We're fast, efficient, and we deliver water. We offer 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Contact us today at 724-498-4760. This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, owner operator. Welcome back, and 27 degrees in Newcastle. Sam, great to have you along, and let me make this statement as we continue. Please, above all means, with all the other precautions that you've been asked to take, please support our businesses. If it's drive-through, grab and go, whatever it is, the small businesses in Lawrence County need your support now more than ever. I'd like them to be sponsors of NCTV45. But any small business, please support them. They all do a lot for your community, and at this time, they're really being tested. Now, let's get back to the news and what's going on. I want to finish getting you through this mailbag, and classes are temporarily suspended in Cambria County, and this is the Hiram G. Andrews Center, and basically it's a technical school, so that in and those classes suspended. Human Service Secretary's statement on a federal judge's ruling blocks SNAP rule. Okay. And they just released that. I don't believe, I believe they're trying to give a spin with the COVID-19 situation. The library is closed. The Newcastle Public Library and the library systems have closed until the end of the month. We put that in our community happenings and wanted you to be aware of it. Now, let's get to the rest of our stories. March 24th, and as we know, it's still on, at Pokeberry Exchange, Christine of Your Essential Self will be talking about the Caracas Rocks. It's $15, and you get a gift bag with it. This back in from the state of Pennsylvania, and it concerns the museums and what have you. Pennsylvania historic sites and museums are closed as part of COVID-19 mitigation. Pennsylvania's Historical and Museum Commission Executive Andrea Lowry announced that the closure of the sites of all its state-owned historical sites and museums, regardless of their location, are closed Sunday, March 15th, and extending through the end of the month. So, this in from the Hoyt, as you have the private museums also to think about, and the Hoyt has announced its situation. And dear friends, they go on. We wrote you on Thursday to let you know that the Hoyt Arts and Education was monitoring the unfolding COVID situation and would likely follow the protocols of the Newcastle Area School District in regards to potential closures. Since then, Governor Wolf has announced that public schools across Pennsylvania would be closing. With no cases in Lawrence County, we shared with all institutions a responsibility to safeguard health and the well-being of staff and visitors while helping to slow the spread of the disease in our extended communities. Thus, we are announcing our decision to close to the public effective Monday, March 16th through Saturday the 28th. Registration will continue online. Our spring class session schedule will begin the week of the 22nd of March. This will be postponed to the week of April 5th. Full refunds will be issued in the event of cancellation. After school art is canceled for the remainder of March, and we will continue to evaluate the frame and information based on what's available. That from Kim Kohler-Jones, Executive Director at the Hoyt. So these updates continue. Now this is in the middle of the fish fry time, with it being Lent. Well, every Friday during Lent, from 4 to 7, they have a fish fry down in New Galilee. Okay. New Galilee Community Hall, 168 New Galilee. For information, call Vicki, 724-312-4820. Baked or fried fish, shrimp, chicken, choice of mac and cheese fries. Takeouts available. Call 724-336-5763. Adults $12, children $6. And that's from 4 to 7 on Fridays. Now, why did I read that? Call. Because most of the takeouts, most of these fish fries have become takeout only. So I don't want you to think you can go in there and just go for it. This is a bit, we are looking at the Real ID situation. Just when the DMV in Newcastle extended its hours on Tuesday, here comes COVID-19. I'm going to be checking with them to find out what their hours are or if they're closed, and you can only do it online. Knockout abuse to benefit the Child Advocacy Center, Saturday, March 28th. Well, here's the deal with that. School doesn't start until the 30th. So we'll have to check with the Child Advocacy Center. I believe that's in the situation of being postponed. Friends of the NRA, there's an annual fundraiser, the 28th, 4 p.m. Call 724-730-3325 for more information. You must have reservations by the 21st. And this is at the New Englander. Now, let's take a look at weather. Here you go. Cleveland, you can see across the Buckeye State, pretty clear. And so that's one. And here's good old Pennsylvania, and that's clear. So we're in some pretty good shape. What's the temperature? Currently 27 degrees in Newcastle. Humidity 69%. And well, winds are calm. Barometric pressure 30.41, dew point 18, visibility 10 miles. So that's the good thing. Now let's check out Lawrence County 45 weather, and we'll be back right after this.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you'll see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Hello. Great blue sky and after an overnight low of clear 30 degrees. How is your weekday setting up? Well, this is a little deceptive. Because right now, radar pretty clear. Your Monday gonna look good. But you're gonna encounter some rain as you go through this day. And let's take a look at the national scene. As you can see, off to our west, northwest, southwest, and east is cloud cover. No easy way to put it, and that's the bottom line. So, how does your week shape up? Well, just like this. Last night's clear, 30 degrees, and we'll have sunshine. But as your Monday goes on, you can see the rain showers coming down. That rain's going to make it for a rainy Tuesday. Monday, increasing clouds of 48, wind from the east at 7. Monday night showers, cloudy with a low of 40. Chance of showers, 40%. Tuesday, showers. Mostly cloudy, 51. Chance of showers, 40%. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, 28. Now, here we sneak in a day, Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 48. We sneak that in, the showers come back Wednesday night. Mostly cloudy, 39% chance of showers. Thursday, showers, high of 60, 80% chance. Thursday night, 100% chance of showers with a low of 53. So it's going to be warm. And Friday, 66 showers, 100% chance. The showers mostly on Friday night, mostly cloudy showers, 33.7% chance. And then as you finish the week, after all that rain, sunshine. Yes, just like our glowing chart. Sunshine and 42. Now, not too shabby, if I might say so myself. So get out, enjoy, and just enjoy that Saturday. You're not going to be enjoying too much else during the rain.
Standing by my window.
Break and hear from these great sponsors. We'll be right back.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
Okay, we're back, and let's continue to get our hands around this Newswatch. It's the 8th Annual Empty Bowls, April 4th, 4 to 6, at the Newcastle Junior Senior High School. We already read about those kids that when school isn't in, they got nothing to eat. Well, we'll be keeping our eye on this to find out if it moves or not. You just saw Chalala and Kearney. Prom dreams come true, feel like a princess, free prom dress giveaway. Please consider donating dresses or shoes, jewelry, suits, purses, etc. The new location they're doing this, Cascade Galleria Town Mall, near the water fountain, March 28th from 12 to 6. And we'll keep you up to date on that. Fish fry. Takeout from 3 to 7. Donations $10. Fried or baked fish, macaroni and cheese, coleslaw, dinner roll. Kingdom Restoration Center, 403. Right up there on Highland Avenue on the corner. 724-674-7800 if you have information. Yesterday we posted about the PUC and shutoff notices. You can check our website for it on Facebook, NCTV45. Well, don't forget the LIHEAP is still in effect November 1st till April 10th, and we will give you updates on if that gets updated. The county welfare offices in some areas are closed. I'm not sure about ours. Haven't heard from them as yet. If you need to visit LIHEAP, go to compass.state.pa.us. You might want to call and let's see if they left a phone number here, and they didn't. Okay, so might want to call Chris Sonata's office also to get that information out to you. So just a few definite things there as we continue through on Newswatch. Now, what we're going to do is hear from these sponsors, and we'll be back with a wrap-up.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them a Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Now, moving forward, and you can't repeat this too much. Soap and water. Scrub for at least 20 seconds. And when you're doing it, if you're using a towel, please, by all means, leave it in the sink in the soapy water to kill the germs. Also, bleach. The CDC recommends half a cup of bleach to a gallon of water, or 4 teaspoons of bleach per quart of water. Wear gloves And when you're using it to clean, don't keep the mixture more than a few days. Isopropyl alcohol, 70% at least. Remember, it can discolor plastic. Hydrogen peroxide. You can put it in a spray bottle. Get in those hard to get areas. Okay, don't dilute it, and it'll help you get and clean those hard to reach areas. So just a few pointers, some things that you can think about, and you know, today is St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. So if somebody asks you, you give them a holler. Now, here is your song to carry on your way, Rebel Heart by Rod Stewart. Hopefully you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that NCTV45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45 right here in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, inside the heart of Lawrence County. So now, as we leave you, Rebel Heart by Rod Stewart, and be safe, be healthy, always in the pursuit of excellence. It's NCTV45, and make sure you get that second cup of coffee or iced tea, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon. Just a reminder, remember, we'll put up our thought for the day, sports, which is the Shenango, the Shannon game, and the weather on our podcast. But also, Mass will be at noon each and every day on NCTV45. I thank you for your time, and have a super day, everybody.